What better way to regain the interest of a generation that has fallen out of love with the car than to give it a super hot hatch like the Suzuki Swift Sport. It looks cool and quick, is part sports car, part video game, devours corners, seats for adults comfortably, offers true street CR, and anyone can afford one. In fact, dare I say, after driving a bunch of its rivals over the years, I am going to go out on a limb here and call this Minute Machine the best driver's car in the world for under 1.98 million yen or just under $18,000. Yes, there are plenty of super minis out there like the Ford Fiesta Street, Mini Cooper, VW Polo GTI and Renault Sport Twingo 133 just to name a few. But in terms of absolute bang for buck and sheer driving thrills, nothing can beat the all-new Suzuki Swift Sport. This is Astro Boy on Wheels. The Animate reference is especially relevant because this car offers dashboard graphics that have, up until now, only been available in high-performance machines like the Nissan GT-R. The Swift Sport's red-edged digital displays provide everything from fuel consumption to lateral acceleration, turbo boost and even acceleration and braking G-forces. It also has circular bar graphs that meticulously provide power and torque readouts in real time. The thing is, that if you're focusing on the act of driving, then you don't really have time to check out your acceleration G-forces. On a track day at a circuit, however, these features would make the on-the-limit experience that much more fun. The red-edged highlight theme continues across the dash and seats, around the floor mats and even onto the doors while the dials get polished aluminum surrounds and the steering wheel and gear shifter are wrapped in leather. This cockpit treatment sets the tone for what to expect on the road. So now that we've whet the appetite of a generation that's grown up with mobiles, tablets and Facebook and instant access to a volume of encyclopedias, the car needs to further heighten that interest with looks, handling and pace. And it does. Easily. The stock Swift is a sharp-looking, well-proportioned hatch with prominent headlights and a powerful stance. The Swift Sport artfully lifts those aesthetics with 17-inch alloy wheels, a bolder nose and subtle spoilers, the roof spoiler and stainless steel exhaust tips. And in this bright yellow body paint, this hatch is literally crying out to be driven hard. The Swift sits on a new platform that underpins the Baleno and it gets the same turbocharged 1.4-liter booster jet engine that you find in the Atreus Escudo. But there's a tasty difference. It's 138 HP may only be 4 HP up on the Atre, but the 162 pounds-foot of torque is 52 pounds-foot higher. That's a huge leap and provides a new level of driving fun and flexibility. Okay, so 138 HP doesn't sound like much, but when the car only weighs 970 kilograms, then that power output takes on a whole new meaning. Teamed up to a tight, notchy 6-speed manual gearbox, the Sport bursts out of the blocks like a sprinter in the first 3 gears, sending power through the front wheels, and creating enough punch to send your eyebrows north. This car is quick. That extra torque really helps to generate some surprising acceleration, and the fun arrives with a sporty exhaust note. The Swift's steering is direct, precise and nicely weighted, and the suspension setup allows the car to stay flat as it resists body roll in tight corners. It turns in briskly with almost no understeer, jumps to 100 km/h without effort, and brakes with minimal nosedive and class-leading stability, all the while feeling like a precocious pit bull tempting you to play harder. Of all the sport's attributes, the feature that most impressed me was its significant array of safety systems, and all included for 1.98 million yen. It gets emergency braking, an anti-drowsiness monitor, radar cruise control, lane keep, and advanced forward pedestrian detection. And in the car with a gutsy turbo, great looks and superb handling. A bargain at 1.98 million yen. But this is where my only gripe comes with the Swift. Safety systems are just that. They want to keep you safe, so they tend to intervene when you least expect it. Especially the lane keep function. When pushing your Swift hard around the US curves, make sure you stay in the middle of your lane and don't go anywhere near the white lines. Otherwise, the car's lane keep system will intervene and start buzzing to tell you that you're being a hooligan. But when you do feel like pushing the sport and doing what it was made for, you do have the option of switching off the lane keep. Thanks, Suzuki. So the $64,000 question, is the Swift Sport that good? I just went over its well-proportioned looks, perky turbo engine, brisk handling, sporty interior and extensive safety features in my brain. And the verdict is in, yep. This is the world's best driver's car for under $18,000.